That large building on the left in the sketching you just saw is the supervisor's cottage at the coal mines, which Gracie and I are visiting today. The supervisor was the civilian in charge of the day-to-day operations of the coal mines, in charge of the mining, making sure the convicts were fed, clothed, all that type of stuff, as opposed to the military, who were based in the barracks just up on the hill there. They were there strictly to discard the convicts. They didn't have anything to do with the day-to-day operation. So as buildings go in the coal mines, this is quite a convict brick graveyard. These front rooms are about 5.2 metres wide each, and going down the side they're 5 metres. Have quite a large hallway here of 1.5 metres. Now the cottage was built, they believe, maybe around 1842, 1843. There's no definite date of when it was built, but that's when they seem to trace it back to. So coming in further in the hallway, I've got a room here, and just over there I believe is a fireplace under all that brick rubble, but I'm not going to go messing with that. I've got the nice remains of a dividing wall going down here, and then into this room here, again a fireplace where Gracie's sitting, and one of these rooms would have been a parlour room. That's where the supervisor would have entertained his guests and stuff like that. You can see here, this room here is slightly larger, looking at these ropes, than this room here. And the reason being is we have another room here, a smaller room. It's about 2.5 metres wide, and believe it or not, there is no fireplace in this room. Good girl. This fireplace here does not seem to back into this room. I have a dividing wall here where that rope is, but what I suspect this room here was a storeroom. Now coming back out the doorway of the storeroom into the hallway, which has seen better days. Now we've got another larger room here. This is approximately 5 by 5 as well, and you can see here the fireplace backs into this room, as it made sense to have the two fireplaces sharing the one chimney. And coming across into this room through my imaginary doorway, and we have a fireplace. You can see the bricks just coming out there. Thank you, Gracie, for that. It's about 3.5 metres wide. I've got a wall here, the brick thieves have left us, so it's a good probably 3 metres high. You can see the lime wash on it. You can see the thickness of the brick here, so we go one wide, one half. That's standard, and you'll see it down the cottages down the bottom. So let's head back out the doorway, and we come to the back door. Now here, through a doorway I reckon would have been about here, we've got another good example of a room with a fireplace, of course. Which, the lime wash here, you can see where the convicts put the initial layer of lime on, and then they caked this on top of it. I haven't got a clue what's involved in lime washing, but I'm sure it would all fall off if I touched it, but these guys seem to know what they're doing. And you're talking probably 180 odd years ago that was done. So let's head back out the doorway, and we come round here, and another fireplace. It's like Christmas. Now this room here, bit of a mystery. I can see here it appears where some of the bricks, I'm not too sure, it's flat there. I'm not sure whether this joined or not. It could well have been. There's no evidence of foundations going around here, and I'm absolutely surprised. Now, it may be covered from the soil that's washed down from the hill. Keep in mind that when the convicts left, there was no vegetation here to hold the soil. But all around here, I'm not seeing any type of foundation. If we come down to here, what I do see is a join. So this was built later on, and on the government records they said this is a 6-room building, but if I add all this up now I get 7 rooms. So maybe the superintendent forgot to mention that he was building an extra room on the back, or maybe this was just the fireplace was put there to marry up with the chimney servicing the other fireplace on the other side, and this might have been had a timber enclosure, timber walls, as opposed to bricks. So looking here, can't really tell if it was joined or not. The foundation seems to stop here, so I'm suspect if where the rope is was actually a line of a further room of bricks. Now we'll just pop down this outside. Just a word of caution here, folks, is these bricks here are quite uncomfortable to walk on. May cause ankle damage to a slight degree. I'm speaking from previous experience here. It's just interesting here, you can see the lime wash layered against the wall, and that would have been all the way outside the building. You can see some more up here. So, now we're going to walk over here, and I'm going to put up a photo that was taken, I don't know, maybe 1890, something like that. And it was taken from approximately this angle, and you'll be able to see the back doors, just part of the back door on the left, and the southwest corner of the building, and the settlement, which is straight through those trees there, to the left of the large tree. Or a straight walk down there will get you to the settlement. So have a look at that. Now, you may say, Todd, how do you know that one wall up here suits this building here? Well, it's the only building around here that can give me the same view of the penitentiary, but, and this seems to be my new thing after fireplaces, is this architrave. And I believe, if you look at the photo again, that architrave was right above that doorway here. That's been pushed down. Now I'll just put up another photo showing you the same location. Gracie's patiently sitting down on the southwest corner, and it'll give you an idea currently of what it looks like. Okay, so well worth a visit this. It's just slightly up the hill. You'll see the little sign there saying military district. Just head up the path and you'll see a little sign saying supervisor's quarters. So there we have it, supervisor's cottage at the coal mines. I had a sleepless night thinking about this. I'll come back the next morning here, and one can definitely see now where the building was joined. I've just scraped back a bit here under the dirt, and you can see the foundation running along there. As I said before, quite a lot of dirt has come down from the hill, covering, and on this side here I can see the line here of the lower level of bricks where the foundation was. So there was definitely a brick wall at the back here.